Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Pakibati po yung katabi natin, a blessed evening to you. Have you failed someone you love? Naranasan na ba ninyo na parang you are a failure, especially to the people na nagmamahal sa iyo at umaasa, naniniwala sa iyo? Alam niyo, when I was in the seminary, during my last year of formation, meron kami tinatawag na ad-odds. Ito yung subject wherein you have a panelist and then you will be there as the priest hearing confession. So, ikaw yung parang magiging pari doon, although you were still a seminarian, pero meron ka mga penitents, kunwari magko-confess sa'yo yung tatlong teachers mo. And they will listen how you will address the cases. And most of the time, they will present to you mga complex cases that are happening inside the confession. So kapag may kulang, you will fail, uulit ka ulit. At kapag na-fail ka ng 3 times, they will write to your bishop and then pwedeng maordinan ka pero hindi ka mabibigyan ng faculty para makinig ng confession kapag pari ka na. So, in other words, this is a big thing kasi kapag nakapasa ka dito, mabibigyan ka ng faculty later on para makinig ng confession. At ito na nga, during the first try, I failed. Sabi ng teacher namin, okay, you lack restitution, you lack this. Alam niyo, ginawa ko noon, nagkulong lang ako because I was too ashamed. Yung mga ibang kaklase ko, nakapasa, taas ako, hindi. So they were trying to comfort me, okay, there's a second chance, there will be another time for you to do that. Pero ano niya, iba pa rin pakiramdam na parang gumuho yung mundo sa'yo, parang, wala, failure. It is a flat-fail experience. And I know that we have our own stories kung masasabi natin na parang naging failure tayo sa ibang tao. Pwedeng pagkakamali, pwedeng wrong decision, failure in academics, failure in this or that. And the initial reaction na ginagawa natin, nagtatago, nahihiya, hindi makatingin sa mata, ayaw natin makipag-usap, papasok tayo dun sa lugar na gusto natin tayo lang because iba yung pakiramdam na you fail the people around you, especially the people who truly love you. And we can imagine, no, during the passion and death of Jesus Christ, Peter, who is now telling in our gospel reading that he loves Jesus 3 times, was also the same Peter who denied him. Siguro, no, sa kaloob-looban ni Pedro, sinasabi niya siguro na, I failed Jesus. That's why when we go back to our gospel reading, he was trying to go back to his old ways. Ano yun? Yung pag-fishing. Sabi niya, wala na tayong future, ganito na lang ulit tayo, balik na lang tayo because we failed Jesus. Even though He resurrected, there's a part of me that feels so ashamed for doing that in front of Jesus, for doing this, for failing Jesus, na mahal ko, pero hindi ko napanindigan yung pagmamahal na yan. Nung tinanong nila, kilala ko ba to? And I denied Him 3 times. We can just imagine, no? Because we know how it feels to be a failure. That's the situation of Peter. Pero ninyo, in our gospel reading, Jesus appeared to them, and when He asked Peter, sabi niya, oh, Pedro, do you love me? Sabi ni Pedro, yes, Lord, I love you. Oh, second time, do you love me? Yes, Lord, I love you. Third time, do you love me? Yes, Lord, I love you. Ano sabi ni Jesus? Feed my sheep, feed my lamb. So meron siyang mission. And that was unusual because most of the time, when we fail someone, talagang naniningil dapat yung iba eh. Jesus was supposed in our gospel reading to ask something. Dapat naniningil siya, oh, sinabi mo, mahal mo ako eh, bakit sinabi mo, hindi mo ako kilala? Wala eh. He was not doing that in our gospel reading, but rather, beyond the failure of Peter, bigyan pa siya ng misyon. I know, siguro niya, I know you failed me, Peter, but here I am again asking you na if you truly love me, then do this. Yes, you failed in the past, and yet I am still here, giving you another mission. And I hope that you have learned already from your past. Alam niyo mga kapatid, the failure of Peter did not disqualify him, but rather it has prepared him for another mission. At madalas, ito yung hindi natin nakikita, especially when we fail. Kala natin, dead end na. Kala natin, end of the world na. Kala natin, wala nang bukas. Kala natin, wala nang pag-asa. But here comes Jesus telling us, okay, you have failed, Peter. And yet, guess what? I'm giving you another mission. Ay ganoon yung sinasabi din sa atin, my dear friends. If you fail, that's not the end of your life. That's not the end of your purpose. That's not the end of your direction. Perhaps your failure is a means of God to tell you na meron ka pang mas malaking kailangang gampanan na misyon sa buhay mo. Or pwedeng pinagdaraanan mo yung failure na yan para palakasin ka, para kapag may mga susunod na hakbang o susunod na mga problema sa buhay mo, alam mong handang-handa ka na. So here comes Jesus telling him, Peter, you failed me, but I will not say it in front of you. You failed me, but I will not ask something from you para ma-prove mo yung pagmamahal na yan. Hindi eh. I'm here para mapanibago mo yung pagmamahal at tiwala mo even to yourself. Yung tiwala mo sa sarili mo na you are more than the failure. Yung tiwala mo sa sarili mo na you are more than what you have done in the past. And I'm giving you this big mission para masabi mo talaga na kasama ng pagmamahal na yan ay ang misyon na kalakip nito. So we know how to be a failure. The question is, what if tayo yung na-fail ng ibang tao? How do we treat them? Paano mo pakikitunguhan yung anak mo na hindi nagka-honor? Paano mo pakikitunguhan yung partner mo na mayroong pagkukulang? Paano mo pakikitunguhan yung sarili mo na hindi mo na-meet yung expectations mo? How are you going to deal with your own failure and the failure of the people you love? Madalas, we judge. Madalas, nanunumbat. Madalas, pinapamukha yung kulang. But my dear friends, Jesus is commanding us this. If you truly love someone, you see them beyond their failures. You give them chances, and you give them also mission, not to prove anything, but to redeem them of the shame that they are feeling. Alam niyo, no? I can just imagine how Peter felt after this encounter of Jesus with him. Siguro, no, sabi niya, ha, talaga? Kahit yun yung ginawa ko, eto ka, binibigyan mo pa ako ng misyon. Ganon ang hustisya ng Diyos. So while we are preparing also for our fiesta, feast day of Mary, Mare of Justice, kala natin ng justice na yan, tama, mali. Pero sa Diyos pa rin, no? Kahit may mali, pipilitin ka pa rin, bibigyan ka pa rin ng chance para maitama yung pagkakamali. And so when people fail you, just be more patient and more loving. And even more, if you fail yourself, give yourself also a chance to be redeemed by the chances that God gives you. Kung ang Diyos nga, binibigyan ka ng chance, bigyan mo rin ng chance yung sarili mo. Bigyan mo rin ng chance yung ibang tao. Para at least makita mo na sa kabila ng kanilang mga pagkukulang, meron pa rin pagmamahal na natitira sa mga taong yan. At yun yung nakita ni Jesus kay Pedro. Hindi lang puro pagkakamali, kundi yung pusong kayang magbago, kayang maging matatag para sa isang mas malaking misyon. So let's always remember, my dear friends, your failures will never disqualify you. Your failures will just prepare you for greater mission in the future. As long as we are grounded in the love that we have for God, I believe that everything na mangyayari sa buhay natin, masasaktan, mahirapan, pero alam natin, even in times of failure, babangon muli tayo dahil merong Diyos na umaasa at nagtitiwala sa kakayahan natin. Amen.